in our mind and hearts. Keep the eternal flames burning for those that have gone on and for those that could not be with us here tonight. It's truly a blessing to have you here and to add new memories of this 30th year celebration. And I want to leave you with this thought. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, forget the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it would be easy. They just promised it would be worth it. On our program, Sylvester Harding was supposed to be one of our classmate speakers, but he could not make it. So in its place, we are going down to do a memory lane. These are some comments that our classmate had made, and we're going to just read out a couple of things that they remembered from high school. This is from Darryl Ross. It's all a blur. Not as active with my classmates as I should have been, but it's never too late. Just remember coming out of my shell, kicking it in the stands with everyone senior year during football and basketball season. Hanging with my peeps, Sheldon Matkins, Michael Harris, Wilbur McCann, Jed, BB, Loretta, Joan, Sand, and others. Jeffrey Moore. My defining moment in high school came on the football field while playing against Sumner High School for the Public High League Championship. We were losing to them with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter when I intercepted a pass and returned it to Sumner's 5-yard line, which led to the winning touchdown and a victory over Sumner High for the Public League Championship in 1981. I also made the newspapers for the following day. You find my picture in the archives of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch and the Globe Democrat. So it's true what classmate Brian Brown said about Sumner High. We spanked that ass. Thanks to yours truly. How about that? Okay, now on the program is our class speaker. I'm sorry, it's Danetta, who is going to introduce our speaker. I thought we were going to do this. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to continue with our class memories from some of the stuff people wrote on our website. And Jeanette Johnson Smith, I'm sorry, I didn't put these numbers on. It says, after a basketball game one night, myself and other cheerleaders planned and executed the stealing of the basketball players' Gatorade because we understood it to be punch. We took it to Emo's where we ordered a large pizza and used it as our beverage, but got a rude awakening as we drank the Gatorade and all ran outside to throw up. We never confessed up to the basketball players missing Gatorade because the joke was truly on us. Vincent Emmerich wrote the memory. The only memory that sticks with me is asking Stacey Ross to be my girlfriend for 4 years straight, and her always saying no. Rejection builds strength of will and helps you to deal with hardships. At least that's what they tell me. But it did help me to understand that people want who they want, giving me the wisdom to help others who wanted what they could not have. So now that I look back, I can say she was the best thing that ever happened to me. I think, laughing out loud. I used to go to the donut shop every day just to see her, even though I had just saw her at school. I loved being a Hornet and all the pride we had when we played our football game. Go Hornets forever! They took our school away, but never our history. Yep. And Crystal's going to continue on with some more memories.
Well, the first one that comes up is very brief. It's from Janice Brady Sanders, and it says, I I thought graduation would never come. And then my fellow committee person, Byron Bevino Campbell, said, I took first place in the Gong Show in my junior year singing Stranger by LTD. I remember that night. I'll read a few more. Mona Dickerson Muhammad said, I remember chasing people with the baby pig and cat from Mr. LeMay's biology class. And Janine Johnson Berry said, I enjoy attending the football games with Big Will and Cece. I always wondered what Big Will had in his cup sipping on every game. He never told me what was in his cup. All I know is he was sweating a lot. Can anyone answer what was in Big Will's cup?
No.
Lot of love. Laugh out loud. Byron, you want to come up?
Hello, class. Rose Larry says, well, I had a great, wonderful friend, Tony Dent, who I saw 5 minutes before his death. We were grade school crushes. Every chance I get to fly, I am that hornet. I will stand. She would give me that one. Okay, Elster McCowan says, I just remember being a little kid thinking I was grown. Once we had a fashion show with champagne glasses. How we got away with that, I'll never know. Linda?
Another quote, being the only male in a lot of my classes with so many girls was torture, but I had a great time and made a lot of friends. I wouldn't change a thing. My best days at school were when we would have a party in one of the aforementioned classes, and I was the only male that could attend because it was just for our classroom. I danced with all of my classmates and we had a great time. I spent 4 years in typing and never got faster than 35 words per minute because I was too busy talking to my lovely friends. Angie.
Who was it?
Who was it? You know. Oh, Glenda Reed. No. I need to see you look at the charity class. Okay. Okay. I learned how wonderful it is to establish long-lasting friendships, and that one was from Glenda Reed Knowles. Teresa Reed says, a funny memory the day of the homecoming game. No one knew it would be cold that day, and everyone was underdressed. During the football game, we all huddled up on the bleachers to keep warm and purchased a lot of hot chocolate just to keep warm. We had a blast at the game, and we did win despite the weather conditions.
When the committee got together and we were thinking about who we wanted as our class speaker, you know, we looked at some of the local talent. We thought about names that you guys would recognize. But after a lot of discussion, we decided that after 30 years, we've all lived life. And nobody could be a better part of our speaker than someone who's experienced these 30 years with us. And so we decided that as our class speaker, we wanted
someone that was actually a part of our reunion. And so we decided that we would look at some of our classmates. As a member of this committee, I don't think I know of anyone who has shown as much passion and love for her school and classmates than our guest speaker. Her dedication that she put into wanting to make this reunion one that everyone could enjoy and be touched by was phenomenal. There's no doubt in my mind that no outside person could share the memories and story and affect each of you the way that she will. And although I told her I would not introduce her this way, I would like for you guys to put your hands together for Dirty Red.
You can't see me if I come out? Okay. So, I had hoped to speak from the heart because I have a lot of things that I would love to say, but I'm so emotional and I knew that I would forget some things that I really wanted to say, so I had to put it on paper. And as most of you know, after 30 years, the eyesight is not as good. Before I get into my words, that for all of the committee, it has been a joy to come together and see the fruits of our labor last night, tonight, and tomorrow. We have worked really hard, but the joy that we have received is by seeing all of you here with us. So I want to say that up front, and then I'm going to try to get through my words. So I start by saying, good evening, Hornets. All right? What a milestone and a blessing. To be here to celebrate after 30 years of walking the halls at the Tech. The flame and steel. I am both honored and grateful to have an opportunity to speak with you tonight. Truly mean that. I'm getting feedback out there. And I must say, after 30 years, the flame still burns.